Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. We'll be having simple conversations to help you improve your speaking and listening skills.
No matter your level, you're welcome here. So, grab a snack, get comfy, and let's jump into the world of English together. Hey Omar, what's for lunch today?
Hey Lena, I was actually just about to ask you the same thing.
Let's see. I'm a little tired of leftovers, and I don't really feel like going out.
Me neither. What about we make something together?
I love that idea. Do you have anything specific in mind?
I was craving something healthy-ish. Maybe a big salad with grilled chicken? We could throw in some avocado and maybe some crumbled feta for some creaminess.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Do we have any chicken breasts defrosted?
Let me check the fridge. Nope, looks like we forgot to take anything out.
Darn it. Well, what else do we have on hand?
We have some salmon fillets in the freezer. Those would be great grilled too.
Perfect. And we have plenty of salad fixings. Spinach, cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, carrots.
We could even whip up a quick lemon dill dressing.
You read my mind. This is going to be a great lunch.
So, what are your plans for dinner tonight?
I'm not sure yet. Maybe we could try that new Thai place down the street? I've been hearing good things about their pad CEW.
Oh, I love pad CEW. We could also get some spring rolls as an appetizer.
You know me too well. This is turning into a food-filled day.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little food planning. It keeps us from those unhealthy takeout nights.
Absolutely. Plus, cooking together is fun.
Agreed.
This salmon looks really fresh. Where did you get it from?
The new fishmonger down by the park. They just opened a couple of weeks ago, and they have an amazing selection.
Oh, I haven't been there yet. We should check it out sometime this week. Maybe get some mussels for another night?
Mussels sound fantastic. We could even make some saffron broth and have a proper French moules frite night.
Now you're talking. Speaking of French food, have you seen that documentary about the history of croissants on Netflix?
The one with the baker in Paris? I actually started watching it last night, but I fell asleep halfway through.
Oh no. Well, we can watch it together after dinner sometime this week. It's supposed to be really interesting, especially the part about the different types of butter they use.
Sounds like my kind of documentary. Almost done with this side. How's the salad coming along?
Almost ready. Just need to toss everything together and make the dressing.
Smells amazing. I can't wait to dig in.
Me neither. This is definitely going to become a regular lunch option. Healthy, delicious, and easy to make.
Exactly. Plus, it gives us a chance to catch up and plan our next culinary adventure.
Cheers to that. And to many more delicious meals together. Wow, this is even better than I imagined. The salmon is perfectly cooked, and the dressing is so light and flavorful.
You did a fantastic job with the dressing, Lena. The dill really adds a nice touch.
Thanks. I have to say, planning this lunch together was a great idea. It feels much more special than just grabbing something out of the fridge.
Absolutely. Plus, it gives us a chance to actually talk and unwind a bit in the middle of the day.
Definitely. So, what have you been up to lately besides food planning?
Hey, food is important. But seriously, work has been pretty hectic this week. That new project is taking up a lot of my time.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that. How's it going?
It's challenging, but also rewarding. I think we're making some real progress. How about you? Anything exciting happening at the bookstore?
We just got a shipment of some rare first editions in. There's this beautiful collection of Victorian poetry that I'm really excited about.
Ooh, that sounds right up your alley. Maybe I can come by and take a look after work sometime this week?
You should. I can even make you a cup of tea and show you some of the other new arrivals.
Sounds like a plan. Just another excuse for some post-work food and conversation.
You got it. But seriously, it's always nice to have someone who appreciates a good book as much as I do.
The feeling is mutual. Now, let's finish this delicious lunch and get back to our busy days. But first, tell me more about these Victorian poems.
Here it is. Isn't it stunning? The leather binding is so soft, and the illustrations are just exquisite.
Wow, you weren't kidding. This is beautiful. Look at the detail in this etching of a rose.
Right? The poems themselves are just as impressive. A lot of them deal with themes of nature, love, and loss. It's a fascinating glimpse into a different era.
I can see why you're so excited about this. Have you had a chance to read any of them yet?
Just a few. There's one by Elizabeth Barrett Browning that's particularly beautiful. It's called How Do I Love Thee?
Sounds familiar. Isn't that the one that starts with, "Let me count the ways"?
Yes. You know it?
Actually, yeah. My grandma used to read it to me when I was a kid. It's one of the first poems I ever learned by heart.
Wow, that's amazing. Small world, huh? Maybe you could recite it sometime. I'd love to hear it.
I'm a little rusty, but maybe with a quick refresher. He scans the poem, a smile spreading across his face. Ah yes, there it is. Let me see if I can remember. So, how was that? A little rusty, but hopefully not too bad.
That was wonderful, Omar. You brought so much emotion to it. It really made the poem come alive.
Thanks, Lena. It's been a while since I've done that. It brings back some nice memories.
Me too. This whole afternoon has been a nice reminder of the simple things in life: good food, good conversation, and the power of words.
Absolutely. And who knows, maybe this Victorian poetry collection will inspire us to write a little something of our own someday.
Now that's an idea. We could even have a poetry slam night at the bookstore. What do you think?
Sounds like a challenge. I'm in. But first, let me buy this beautiful book. It deserves a place on my shelf.
Excellent choice. And hey, maybe next time we plan a lunch break, we can brainstorm some ideas for that poetry slam. Who knows, it could be the next big literary event. There you go. All wrapped up and ready to inspire you.
Thanks, Lena. This has been a fantastic break. I feel much more energized for the rest of the afternoon.
Me too. And who knows, maybe Victorian poetry will become our new muse. We could even write a collaborative piece, a modern take on a classic theme.
A collaborative poem? Interesting idea. We could combine your love of classic literature with my, well, let's just say, enthusiasm for food.
That enthusiasm could definitely work in our favor. Imagine a sonnet about the perfect cup of coffee or a haiku dedicated to the joy of freshly baked bread.
Now you're speaking my language. We could even have a competition. Who can write the most delicious poem?
Challenge accepted. But be warned, Omar, I won't go down without a fight. These Victorian poets had a way with words, but I bet they couldn't write a sonnet about the perfect slice of pizza.
Oh, that's on. Prepare yourself for an epic battle of the poetic palates. Just don't expect me to hold back when it comes to odes to chocolate chip cookies.
Bring it on. Maybe we can even involve some of the other bookstore regulars. Turn it into a full-blown poetry slam night with a culinary twist.
Now that's an event I wouldn't want to miss. We could have everyone bring their favorite food-themed poems, or even write them on the spot. It would be a night to remember.
This just keeps getting better. Looks like our lunch break has sparked a whole new project. Maybe this Victorian poetry collection is even more magical than we thought.
Maybe so, but one thing's for sure, it definitely inspired a great afternoon. Thanks again for the delicious food and the even better conversation, Lena.
The pleasure was all mine, Omar. See you around, and don't forget to start brainstorming those culinary poems. Now you're thinking like a true food poet.
You can count on it. And hey, Maybe we can pair up some wine with those poems for a truly immersive experience.